Hello, my friends. Welcome to Dave's Skillet. We got another one today. Beef pot pie. So I got some olive oil in the skillet right here. About probably 2 tablespoons, something like that. I'm going to lay some bacon strips into it. Because, you know, everything is better when there's bacon. You don't have to do the bacon. You can leave it out. But I thought I would do it because that's how I roll. But you are the master chef of your kitchen. You can leave it in or leave it out. Up to you. I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4 strips of bacon ought to be enough. The crust, I'm cheating, you know, hey, that's what I do. I'm going to use that because for $1.99, why wouldn't I? It was on sale, so I got that. And now I can put the rest of that bacon in the fridge and pull out the steak. Yeah, I gotta put the rest of that bacon in here. You don't have to use an incredibly expensive piece of meat to do this. Mine cost $10. Prices vary across the nation. I get that. So wherever you can get yours from your favorite butchers or grocery store, etc., etc., that's you. You do you. I'm going to do me. I got mine from a local grocer here in South Dakota, so that's what I'm doing. And I think that's a good quality piece of meat. It's a beef loin, boneless sirloin steak. Trying to cut that out. And disagreeable. Damn right. I see that. It's because it's got ribs inside the thing. Okay, whatever. I'm going to leave that right in there like that. Oh, golly. I'm going to put some cracked pepper on it. I'm going to season one side until I flip it to the other. And then I'll add more. But for now, I'm going to throw the carrots and celery in there. The potatoes are already cooked because I got them out of a can, so they're already done. So no need to do that. And spray that with a little bit of olive. There we go, olive oil on the meat. Slide that over there. If I can get the carrots and celery out without tearing the potatoes up too much. I was thinking, did I add enough celery? I only got 1 stalk of celery and about a half a dozen small carrots I've cut in 2, bite size. You know you're gonna like it. You know that, right? And now I'm gonna use some beef broth out of a carton, because why wouldn't I? I have a bone in the freezer. If I want to make the real thing, I can. But this recipe doesn't really call for that measure. Okay, and then, oh, there's a piece. Throw that in there. And the potatoes will go in last because they're already done. And so I don't really need to do anything with that. I think that's enough. I'm going to make a pot pie out of it anyway, so I don't want to crowd things up too much. So it's like that. I gotta turn this over here. Let's see. Move that over a bit so the camera will see it better. Yeah, like that. It's my new skillet. It makes it a lot better, I think. It does things better. Now I'm going to do this at 325, and it's going to take a while. So I'm going to give it, it's an hour for every pound. So that's all you got to, yeah, that's 325 right there. Okay. So it's an hour for every pound of meat that you put in there. I got to see what the weight was. Oops. Actually, no. 1 pound 36. So an hour and a half. I got to set my timer. So that's going for an hour. I know that I got to, once that hour goes, I'll flip it over. Actually, I should do it for 45 minutes and then flip it over. Yeah, there. Well, let's do that. Yeah. So I set it for 45 minutes, and then in 45 minutes time, I will flip it over. I'm going to put the lid on it. Actually, I'm going to put the little steamer vent that way, because if I don't, it'll be blowing in my face or blowing on my laptop, which would be bad. That would be bad. I don't want that going on. So, this is the olive oil I used, right there. Spanish, you can use Italian, but I think for this recipe, this is really close to a 17th century German recipe for roast beef. But I couldn't find any parsley today. Germans wouldn't have had potatoes because they're from the Americas. Native Americans had potatoes. Europe did not. Not until later on. Once the colonies were established, yeah, there was trade back and forth. They got potatoes. Yay! But before the 1620 landing, they didn't know what that meant. So I am putting potatoes in it. And so I'll call it 1775. How about that? Happy birthday to the Corps. It's their birthday today. And, okay. Those carrots should get soft soon enough. I'll put the bacon in the fridge. Don't want to forget that. Today actually last night, I have to thank people who showed me how to do a condensed soup, like cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, you get the idea, cream of broccoli, all the creams. Amazing. Dry milk powder, spuds, dried spuds, flour, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and chicken bouillon, a tablespoon of each one of those, and 1 cup of flour, half a cup of potato spuds, and I put a whole packet of the milk powder into this, and that's going to be my my gravy for the pot pie. Now, I don't have to take all of it out of here. You just take what you need out of it, like maybe a 1/4 cup or a half a cup or whatever you're doing. I think I can get by with a 1/4 cup today on that. That's 1/3. And my 1/4 cup laying around here somewhere. I do that stuff. I do that all the time to myself. All right, it'll be okay. That's actually working out pretty good. I'm liking that. I've been using this skillet all week. Yep. Hamilton Beach. So, we'll be back So, it's time to turn this thing over. Yeah. I can't tell you how good that smells. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to add the rest of the veg into it. Corn. Canned corn. Sorry. You can use frozen or you can use fresh. Whatever you like. The old sheep. Whatever. I'll give it 20 minutes on this side because it's looking pretty dang cooked all over. We'll do that. What I wanted to use was a can of mixed veg, but I don't have one in the shelf. My pantry is empty. And I went shopping today. I could have got one, but I didn't know I was out. So I gotta use what I got. So I think I'm gonna add more carrot and I'm gonna add more celery because I don't think it's enough. After turning it over, that didn't look too good. I'm like, okay, we'll do that. So I'm going to get some more carrots and celery. Thought I lost one over there. Nope, I didn't lose one. Okay, good. It's all good. Thought one went overboard. Yep. It's all good. It's all good. I'll give it a little bit of a stir in there. Yeah, that should do it. I think that'll do it. And we will be back as soon as it's ready to go into the skillet. Oh, didn't really mention that. But there's going to be a skillet involved. Has to be. And so now it's time to transfer this to the skillet. Turn the hob on over there. It's electric, so it takes a little bit of time to get it juiced up to temp. Actually, I need to put the whole thing in there because it's exactly the amount that I need, a half a stick. Okay, I got a half a stick of butter going in, and I'll still put that in the other butter dish. Okay. I can't tell you how nice it smells in here. Woo! Real nice. I gotta melt that down. I gotta turn this off. I'm gonna be adding that once the butter melts. I'll be putting the beef broth in it and a quarter cup of my mix. I'll put this in first, and then the beef broth, and then everything on top of that. Yeah. leakage over here. That's from that lid, I guess. When we pull the lid off, it leaks all over. I'm going to go ahead and put the cup of stuff in there now. I think I need my handle. It's going to get hot. It's going to get pretty hot. Pretty sure of that. I've got to pull everything out of the oven and turn the oven on. Let that cook for a minute. Oh gosh, I got gas and wind coming out of me today. Tell you. Whew. There, now. I've turned this off. I got to bring the cast iron back over here so I can dump everything into it. I think that's pretty. I don't think I need any more of that. There, right there. And now we're going to start to pour this stuff into it. That was getting pretty really hot. Now, that's almost instantaneously dissolving in the broth. Hey, how about that? We're right on cue here. I'm only a couple of minutes early, which is not bad. Now we can put all of this stuff in the pot. And then I gotta go turn the stove on, the oven. It's about 325 for about an hour, 45 minutes. I'll do it for 45. 45 will do it. Yeah, don't want to overdo it because you might burn the heck out of it. And how fast it's been cooking so far, I don't want to trouble it. Yeah. Bake 350, 25. It's starting. It's preheating. And now I add the rest of that. I still got to put the crust on, so there's that. I need a spoon. I need a spoon to get this out because the ladle's a bit awkward. Now, need some more of this guy. That should do it. I don't think I need any more than that. Put this one in the fridge. I'm sure I will use it up in record time. Oops. Pretty sure of that. Where was I? Oh yeah, where'd it go? There it went. Okay. This should be room temperature by now. Make sure you take it out of the fridge hours before you begin because you don't want this. I'm glad they did that. I'm really glad they did that. This can go back in the fridge. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Whew. And put that in the sink. Dink. That got hot. Did I forget that was hot? I guess I did. Get too close. There we go. There we go. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to drop some more. Going to get these so they're in the liquid a little bit better. Now that is going to be so spectacular. Now you can take the meat out and dice it up. In fact, I think I might actually do that. That might be actually a good idea. Gosh, I come up with these good ideas just before I put the lid on it. So we'll do that. That's what I call live. Here's a piece of bacon trying to come along with the ride, but I'm denying him. Nope, you're staying in here. Yeah. I gotta pull all them guys off. And put them in the pot. Now, And that's that. I gotta stir that around. And now we're going to put the lid on it after I get this stirred around. It is smelling really good. I can't wait till this is done. This is going to be a great dinner. Whew. Would have been better with mixed veg. You can use frozen veg. I think the frozen veg would be a better option. I just don't have any. I'm at that transition point. I need to go do some grocery shopping. Oh gosh, indigestion or backward hiccup or whatever that was. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. Okay. Okay. That doesn't want to just slide on out. That happens. Doesn't slide out, you cut it out. You got to be careful. You don't want to stretch it, pulling on it, because you'll tear it. And if you tear it, you'll wreck it. This stuff is very fragile. So I'm just going to say that. It's like a warning shot. Be careful. Use tender fingers here. Be as gentle as you can. You're not putting a lot of force magnifiers in here. You're just doing it tender. I got to get the lumps out of it. Okay. Now, it will go right on the skillet. Oh, look at that. What's that like? And then you just go around the wheel, the wagon wheel, that's what I call it, and press it down on the rim of your pan. Now you can cut the excess off or you can leave the excess on. I'm just going to leave it on because that's too much. That's hot. I'm in a hurry to burn myself. Not. So we're at that point. Next stop is the oven. Whew. We'll pause because I am waiting for the oven to hit temperature. Okay, that's in there for 45 minutes in the oven at 325. And now I wait. I put everything in the dishwasher. And I mean everything is in the dishwasher that I used. Ah, they are so good. So there's that. My cleanup is minimal because I am doing that. All right, we'll be back. And it is done. I won't be able to get at it for a few minutes. It's going to be kind of roasting hot. You understand. Smells great. Whew. I gotta find I think the pie scoop will be better. I guess I'll have to find it wherever I've put that one out. Yeah. Ow. I just bumped the pan. It's so hot. Instant burn you right now. Oh. That's not big enough. I need my bigger one. gonna get sloppy on me. I can see that. Okay. I'm gonna have to let it cool down so it'll gel up. That happens. But you have to be patient, which I'm barely, at any given moment, patient. I know. Dave, slow down. I'm gonna try to take a taste out of the middle. Yeah. It's nice. But I am going to have to let this cool off. It is really, really hot. Oh, there's no way I could eat. No way I could take a bite on that piece of meat. It's just going to be so dang hot. Woo! Mm-hmm. Really, really hot. I'll be back a little later. So we're back. We'll try to give it a go. Try to get something out of here. Oh, put that on the plate. It's not going to come up intact, pretty much. It's going to be discombobulated, I think. But no matter. I might have to use a spoon here. I don't think this is going to get it. I need a spoon! Ow. So I'll use one. Hope I don't melt it. It is plastic, you know. It's got the right consistency for a pot pie. That gravy kind of consistency to it. Yeah, right now. Phew! Mercy buckets. Let's try this piece of meat. That's tender. Try some of that crust. Very flaky. That's a good thing. Like and subscribe, my friends. I think you'll like it. Now, I didn't put any salt on it, but honestly, put a little bit in the beginning, but can't really taste the salt, but then you taste the beef and the flavor, so you didn't really need the salt. The veggies are okay, but I think I would have been happier with a mixed veg, either a frozen or in a can. Frozen would be best. The potatoes are cooked only because they're canned potatoes, and the canned potatoes are already cooked, so you don't really have to worry about that. I'm looking for a carrot. I don't see one. Maybe I see one over there. I want to grab a carrot. I think that's one. It looked like one. It's probably just a piece of potato. No, that's potato. like and subscribe down below. And give me a thumbs up. Come on. This is for you. Appreciate it. Have a good day and happy Veterans Day to everybody out there. To all my vet friends.